Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro popping in. We are Savage AF in the building. I'm Black Pedro. Guess what, guys? Shang is not going to be here today. Sorry. So you're stuck with me. It's going to be a really, really quick one. We're just going to talk about one thing. But before we get into that, we got business to tend to. Savage AF, we're here Monday through Friday for the peoples, live on Facebook and YouTube simultaneously. I'm your co-host, Black Pedro. Holding it down for an absent Shang today. He's out there on the road in his car. I just got off the road myself, just pulling into town, but we're gonna make this a quickie one. If you don't catch us live Monday through Friday, typically should change it sometimes, but typically Mondays and Fridays we're on at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Typically Tuesday through Thursday we're on at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you can't keep up with all that live action, all that hot live action, you can catch us on the YouTube page. That's why you need to be Queen Bee. I'm sorry you don't like quickies, mama, but sometimes the kids are in another room and you just got to get on down. So today's going to be one of them. Shh, don't make too much noise, girl. Don't let your head hit the backboard. If you're not up on the lives and you can't catch us all the time, that's why you need to be in on the YouTube show, okay? Or the channel, I should say. There it is. That's the URL there at the bottom for those who are watching. If you're listening right now, youtube.com/C, like the letter C, a lowercase, /Savage AF World, all one word. So if you look that up, Savage AF World, you will find us there on YouTube. The Facebook page, I believe, is Savage A.F. Savage AF there on Facebook. So join us on both. And, while you're on the YouTube page, make sure you're doing this. Sorry, y'all caught me drinking again. But we thank you guys for those who have subscribed and let your peoples know, and, share that information, get notified so that if there are any changes, you will be up on it. Oh, the community's building. I love it. I believe in all of y'all. We love you so much. Well, most of y'all. Sometimes there's a few dickheads in here, but hey, that's life. Breezy JJ's Queen B. Wendy Wins. I see you, baby. Lady Hazel May, Yanni Keesar, Miss No Slick Name, Taylor Miranda, Stacy Patterson. Oh, man, everybody's here. Twana, I see you. Got here early today. You don't have to shake that ass. See what happens? Garlene Kane. Love y'all. Nicole H. Sorry, Shang's not going to be here today. If you're just joining in, you're getting about 20 minutes of me, and then we're just going to keep it short and sweet today. Hit you, quit you, better get with you. I don't know why I said any of that. If you don't like to watch things, okay, if you just don't like visuals and you're in the car a lot and you need to listen to us, you can catch us wherever you get your podcasts. iTunes, Slacker, Stitcher, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and SoundCloud. Yeah, girl. Oh man, woo! That was it. I really felt that one. AJ Fit, I see you, bro. Thanks for putting the weight down for a minute to come listen with us, man. I appreciate y'all. And stay active today. I really want to hear y'all opinions today. It's going to be a quick show, but it's just me. So let's talk, y'all. Savage AF, you know what it is. It is May 21st. It's Gemini season, bitches. Yeah. Get ready for us. It's our time, baby. We are Geminis. We are doing this. I'm going to refer to myself as we now, since everybody think you got two faces and personalities or whatever. My psychiatrist said, as long as I maintain my regimen on my medications, none of that'll be an issue. I'll be fine. It's Gemini season, May 21st, y'all. 2021, 52121. Get with it, y'all. My birthday is in 5 days. I'm feeling myself. Let's go, y'all. Twana, you a Gemini too? Yeah, shout out to all my Geminis in the building if you're out there. Yeah, Queen Bee. Yeah, oh Lord, my ass, okay? Oh Lord, my ass. You know what this is. It's Gemini time. Stop. Gemini time. Hey, oh. Don't know why. Yeah. Nicole H, you better be scared because we outside. Geminis is outside. We about to do our thing, man. This is our time. And happy early birthday to you as well, Twana. Appreciate that. So here we go, y'all. It's May 21st, 2021. We usually do a whole run-up, but today we're just going to get into one thing for y'all, man. It's a story been going on for a couple of days. These stories weigh on us and they are heavy, but this one, the police behavior was egregious. So we're going to go ahead and say his name. Brother Ronald Greene, who was taken out about 2 years ago now in 2019. When I say taken out, I mean murdered by the Louisiana State Police. We are just now seeing a leaked. This is footage, body cam footage that the Associated Press, the AP, obtained. This was not released by Louisiana State Police, okay? But leaked footage of a body cam shows a very Floydian reoccurrence. And when I say Floydian, I mean George, who we are also coming up in the next 4 days on the 1-year anniversary of his murder. That was May 25th last year. So I woke up on my birthday last year to, watching the brother die. So that was heavy. But in that vein, what there is are 9 minutes apparently of, or another 9-minute incident. Apparently there's 45 minutes of footage and it's all that out there. But for 9 of it, the police, several officers were on top of him. Now this is a situation where they were actually beating, punching, kicking Ronald Greene, who apparently led them on a high-speed chase, allegedly, according to them. But at this point, fuck their word. High-speed chase, crashed. They tased him while he was still in the car, Ronald Greene. You can see that on the footage. There's a lot of punching, a lot of kicking of him. Once they had him down on his stomach and handcuffed behind his back, they also handcuffed his ankles together. And then I saw one officer drag him on his stomach, drag him by his feet for a bit. So this is very malicious behavior by the police to the point where they were wiping blood off. There was a comment, it could be heard by one of the officers as he's wiping Greene's blood off of him. And he's saying, I hope he ain't got no fucking AIDS or nothing, man. And it just sounds all country and fucked up, like a lot of these cops are. But let me see if I can talk and pull up a picture of this brother here at the same time, just so for those who have not seen him, we can pay proper homage. Sorry, guys, I just pulled into the house before this. But again, this is leaked footage, not anything that the police were being transparent about. And the whole point of body cam footage, right, and then the existence of it is for it to be visible. Like transparency, right? So people can actually see what happened. And it doesn't have to be the cop's word versus this other person's word or anything like that, right? It's like we could have this sort of empirical evidence that would kind of, remove all doubt. But, we have these instances where the cops don't, sorry, I'm pulling up this picture, where the cops don't even turn on their cameras. In this instance, footage has been manipulated. The sound goes out on the footage after a while, so you don't even get a complete picture of all the things that were said and what was going on in there. But clearly, just clearly, this was a cover up by the police department to just not be transparent at all, like not show anything, to the point in which the original police report states that Ronald Greene died from the car crash, that he flew through the windshield and died on impact. This is what his family was told. This is what his mother was told. This is what his sister was told, that he flew through the windshield of the car after leading the police on a high-speed chase and died on impact. That's Ronald Greene, everyone. You know what I'm saying? Looks like a pretty chill brother. I don't know. Anytime you're wearing a lei around your neck, and you ain't usually on some bullshit until you get a few Mai Tais in you. But that being said, they completely, and when I say the police have completely lied about this to the family. Yeah, Garlene Kane. Yeah, absolutely. They told the family that he died in the car crash, and now we get this footage where they've clearly beaten the shit out of him, and we have leaked audio of one of the officers on the phone or dispatcher, some shit, but he's talking about it, and he's like, "Oh yeah, man, we beat the hell out of him, man," and suddenly, and then all of a sudden he just went limp. I don't know what happened, man. Yeah, but dang, don't dang. So yeah, Queen Bee, handsome chap, right? Looked like a pretty clean cut guy. Even if he was having a bad day that day, none of what happened to him was deserved. And then this lying bullshit afterwards is it's egregious. But this is a glaring example. And granted, this happened prior to our COVID-19 pandemic. Everybody stuck at home. So now all these white people get to watch this shit over and over and over and over again and see how bad the cops are. This was pre George Floyd. And so spotlights like this weren't on the cops and their corruption and how, I mean, we're aware of it, right? But the greater America, I don't think was watching that closely. It's kind of like the civil rights when the original footage of young Negroes being attacked by dogs, that in the world got to see that for the first time. It was like, oh wait, what's going on in America? And Wendell Price, I see you out here. I assume these are other names we should say. Jarvis Gary, Roderick Freeman, sorry. Man, there's so many stories, so many names. It's really hard to keep up. Let me see. What's Yanni talking about? Those cops should get free flying lessons, or how about skydiving lessons? But you don't need a parachute to skydive. You need a parachute to skydive twice. So yeah, that first trip, just wee Geronimo. But yeah, this might be the most egregious cover up though. Because, I mean, this police report is in clear contradiction with what we see on this video. Oh, by the way, the police officer who was caught on audio, saying that, we beat him up and then he went limp. He's dead. He died in a single car crash. I don't know what that's about. Now, Louisiana State Police are saying that this has been under investigation the whole time, and that the release of this footage has corrupted their case. But as we clearly see in the George Floyd case, that and this is prosecution saying that this is what is corrupting their case. As we see with George Floyd, clearly the footage did not corrupt that case, right? Like it was very, very helpful in bringing about what justice could be brought about with Derek Chauvin. So yeah, man, this was just a heavy one. So, to the Greene family and his loved ones, obviously our hearts go out. We have to keep fighting, talking, and being aware of these situations and bringing them to light. But clearly you have, this is, one of the most shining examples of systematic corruption, right? Institutional corruption, where the police department, the district attorney office, or, the prosecutor's office are working together to not bring a case that clearly should be brought about. Clearly, this man was killed by these police officers, not from a car crash, because you can see them dragging him out the car. You see them handcuffing him. It's just, this is like hand in a cookie jar. You're a 5-year-old and you don't know how the fuck logic works. So you're just explaining to your parents that the jar jumped on my hand. See, I didn't reach in the jar. It just got on my hand. Uh-oh, baby mama, daddy mama in the house, baby mama. Miss Adverb is in the building. What's she asking? Let me see here. How come black officers aren't caught making the same mistakes the white officers keep making if everyone gets the same officer training over and over again? Once again, Miss Adverb has asked a wise but unanswerable question. Although I do think we know the answer, that these cops get, the white cops, a lot of them get training outside of the police department. I believe the training is called Cracker. They get trained. I can't remember what the Cracker stands for. Something. It's like cops really are KKK everywhere. Really, that's I think what Cracker stands for. Yeah, I think I left a C out, but whatever. No, but that obviously we see that in mass, black cops aren't out here killing unarmed white people or even unarmed black people in mass like that, right? Like a lot of the times it is a white officer killing a black person without arm. And hey, for those of you out there who are pudding minded or yogurty in your soul, as Shang would say, right? We know that more white people get killed, like by number, but that's because there are more white people to kill. But proportionately, black people get killed more by cops, right? Like my chance of getting killed by a police officer is higher than your average white guy. So that's the system we're dealing with, and that's how we're living out here in America, guys. We got Ronald Greene, again, murdered. Let me throw his face up one more time for you guys. Again, murdered by the Louisiana State Police 2 years ago. The family was lied to, told that he died as a result of a crash from a high-speed car chase. Said he flew through the windshield and died on impact. And then we are now seeing video footage, not released by them, the police, but just leaked out the Associated Press got their hands on it. We haven't seen all the footage. We don't know how it started. We don't know, all the things that happened. But what you see on the tape is egregious. It is egregious. So apparently there is some sort of investigation that was already going on. The family's been getting the runaround about any kind of justice, but now it has to happen, right? You got Lee Merritt is involved, Ben Crump and them are, like it's over. The civil rights lawyers are in it now and looking for justice in this one. I feel like this is another George Floyd slam dunk. Like, look at what they did. Okay, it's pretty fucking obvious. Just look at what they did. It's right there on tape. It's on video. They manipulated the video. They hid it. They lied about the death. I honestly, I feel like I could argue this in court. Like, zero. Sorry, my windows are open and fucking ambulance going by if you're hearing. Cops ain't after me, dog. They don't know about me. But I honestly feel like I could just assume the role of barrister in this and go ahead and prosecute these cops in Louisiana. Because it would be this is an open and shut, right? Like, do you guys, anybody chime in here? Do you guys see these cops being able to get off here? Right? Like, I mean, I know we have our doubts, right? Like, we didn't think necessarily there was doubt about whether George Floyd would you are not seeing your daughter, woman, okay? I'm just gonna like flat out. Miss Av, I'm sorry, y'all. Just sometimes this interrupts the show. But Miss Averb gets this shit going in her head that she think that without paying some child support, some form of support, Infamil, diapers, the little booty things for their feet, the little gloves to keep her from scratching herself, huh? I seen the little scissors for the nails when we do the nails, huh? The pacifier thing. None. Yeah, no. The baby registry that's online. I ain't seen you click not in that nan box. Wipes. Yes, Queen Bee, wipes. Whew. How many we go through? She ain't even born yet. And I'm going through wipes. All right. So just let me refocus myself. Stay centered. All right, Miss Adverb, but get on. I need. She supports my career. All right? Nigga, so do my mama. Okay, I don't need your hugs and loves and kisses and ooh, I'm so proud and your little hand claps when you do like this. Okay, that don't help. That's not nourishing a child. Okay, But yeah, do subscribe though. Do listen to Miss Aber when she says that. Subscribe, y'all. We need that. But yeah, so do you guys really think that we're gonna get any justice on this one for Ronald Greene? I think we will. I think the Derek Chauvin conviction for the murder of George Floyd is a pathway towards just plain old sanity in the courtroom, right? Just yeah, common sense, logic. Oh yeah, look, he sat on the guy's neck for 9 minutes and then the guy died. Pretty sure that wasn't methamphetamines or fentanyl. Get that out the way, guys. So let's go. So yeah, this is yeah, I think that we're gonna get justice in this case, right? It's not the same thing, but it ain't that different either. This is pretty clear cut. Abuse by the police. You got a man in cuffs and you're still beating on him, dragging him around. He dies. You've got your blood all over him. You're joking about him having AIDS or worried about that because his blood is on you because you've kicked the shit out of him. You lied to the family. I mean, Queen Bee said, who leaked the video? I believe the Associated Press. I'm not sure how, but they got their hands on the footage, and they're the ones who have released it. I saw it on CNN, and CNN admitted that they had not reviewed all of the footage. So we're there are still answers to or questions to be answered, but from the footage you do see it. It's pretty clear. It's obvious that the cops were abusive and overstepped their bounds. And then, pretty sure they murdered him. And then it's pretty obvious that they covered it up because they told a bold-faced lie. When you write a report, it's on that thing called paper. And so that kind of like records the things you had said. And so 2 years ago, they had said that, he died in a car accident. And that's just not what happened. We have the footage. So that being said, ultimately, all my peoples out there, black, brown, or however you get down, stay safe out there until we catch you guys on Monday. I'm gonna leave y'all out of here. Of course, if you haven't done it yet, spend this weekend, to lighten up the mood because there's a lot of that bullshit we go through. But make sure that you are on that Amazon Prime watching Shang is Shangri. Okay. It's available there. It's hilarious as shit. Rate it, review it, and then share it with your friends, man. Send people that link and be like, man, this shit made me shit. And I love that shit. Also, you can go to my website, theblackpedro.com/shop and pick up Black Pedro Begins. Some of my early musings on stage. As I've matured in the game, you will see progress when I release my next one. That being said, man, we do love you guys so much. Shang will be back on Monday, as will I, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to have a great week next week. Okay, guys. Pretty sure we're not going to find out about any black people getting murdered by the police, unarmed, or any Republicans saying donkey shit bullshit, who seem to have, racial amnesia or political amnesia. I think we're going to have a good old week next week. Just probably just talk about, sugar, spice, and everything nice, right? Can't get much worse from here. Shawnee, I see you, girl. Woo, you just on time to be late, girl. Shake that ass. Shake that ass. It's a short one today. I'm going to get out of here. But again, we will be back here Monday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's my birthday week. Hey, we about to get in there, y'all. Not like I usually do, but I'm gonna be drunk all next week. All right. I know y'all not used to seeing me imbibe or inebriated at all, but next week that's gonna be going down. So come on by for some fun. Be a lot of word fuck ups and things like that. I'll be correcting myself for days, show after show, but it's fine. That's fine. That's what being human is about. I ain't no machine. I ain't no computer. You know what I'm saying? Like I just, I function highly like one, but not all the circuits are plugged in, right? I don't know what I'm talking about, y'all. So I'm gonna get out of here. Black Pedro in the building. Savage AF, y'all. We will see you Monday. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. And we will catch y'all Monday. 3.